National League Championship Series. It's the Yankees taking on the Tropics. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or maybe a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Joel Navarro. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Boog, 8 solid innings this last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 away. Now here's Nolan Jones. 1-2 now. This one popped up. Lindor makes the grab, 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Over to first, and he's saved. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And he missed. Struck him out. 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the righty deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now the left fielder, Navarro. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. One down, base is empty. cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's a foul. The 1-2. Now we're back up the middle, and it gets through. And the postseason success continues for him.
Really nice job staying up the middle of his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard, and now the big-time power threat, Navarro.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
This one in the air. Riley hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing somehow.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ballgame. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Austin Riley. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Betts on at first. Nobody out. On the ground. And foul ball. Pitch. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. Fought off foul. 2-2 now. Got it.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So here's Murphy now. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
is over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now it's Javier Baez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket.
Here's Carlos Correa. And it's second. And a foul ball. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So up next, Jonathan Rodriguez. Inside, almost got it.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Vic Caratini at the plate. Pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fouls one off. 2-2. The lefty fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounce to the right. Baez. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Nolan Jones. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Step off, throw to first. McNeil gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
He got batting Mike Trout.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good, that's cheddar, baby.
Two outs. Swing and miss, and out front for the strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Very high with that one. And it counts full. Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Navarro, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and blocks one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they're at 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the center fielder, Navarro. And a pitch. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Bounce it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Righty to the plate. Way outside, and the count is 2-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 2 of the NLCS. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now
Bobby Baez digs in right side. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Over to Goldie. Baez gone on the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That'll make it out of here. His second homer this series. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, we're back in this ballgame.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That's towards center. Navarro calls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery there after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Austin Riley. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. And another ball. One out, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now back. The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
One strike.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Misses, that's a strikeout. Before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Correa up to hit.
Third baseman,
Trying to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here it comes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Well, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
One gone, runner at first. Now here is Jonathan Rodriguez. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. And boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board.
breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Victor Caratini. Goldie steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in the dirt.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. Navarro waiting for a turn at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. Here's Sean Murphy.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Good eye right there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. And now it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The line of the pitch. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
To second, there's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tropics have the lead, 5-1. Navarro getting ready to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Slings it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Number 1.
Now here's the switch inning power threat, Navarro. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Activity in the bullpen. Blake Snell appears to be getting loose. Burns getting loose as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Now a miss. And that's ball 4. Blake Snell into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Navarro. Navarro, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Well struck right field. Hits the fence. Navarro rounds second on his way to third. Coming up. Relay throw home. Safe.
That patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into a finished up. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down. The batter now, Javier Baez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around third to second, but way too late. Safe there. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead. And at second with 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa. And a strike. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And this is inside. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he deals. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Three-two on the way. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Navarro.
So now here's the DH, Joel Navarro. And on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. And a touchdown for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's a run, and that's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jonathan Rodriguez. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips into there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Nolan Jones digs in now.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering upstairs. This is a tough situation for a team to be in, trailing by so many in a postseason game. It looks like it could be a pretty demoralizing loss if they don't turn it around. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
You know, as a player, you hear all the time about flushing a bad game and moving on. That's never more important than in the postseason. If you lose this game, you can't let it affect the rest of the series.
And now the lefty. And there's ball 4. So man aboard. Here's Trout. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Very fast developing play right there. No margin of error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Now it's 3-2. Mookie Betts to bat next. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. kick, the 3-2. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Francisco up and loosening in the pen. Pagan also getting ready. And they'll do it again. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Tropics have the advantage 8-1. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And a foul ball. The pitch. That's to third. Riley fires the first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's your stop. Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one found hard the other way.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And he held up. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Man at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Navarro. 2 outs. Foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. So digging in, Austin Riley. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the series. It's 8-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joel Navarro out of the game. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Carlos Francisco. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Hard hit to third. Zips it across. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
The batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Down the line, and that will drop foul.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
He's got his 2 away.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Towards first, Navarro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-2. And here's the first baseman, Christian Navarro.
The first baseman, Christian Navarro.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2 now.
3-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The third baseman, number
Carlos
4.
Correa will hit next.
Correa.
The wind of the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. And he's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely know everything about that approach and that finish right there.
Jordan Montgomery on a pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Joel Navarro now at the plate. That's down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. Track going back to the warning track. Makes the catch. On the mound now, Alex Claudio.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff.
Got it by him for the play. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And that's in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they hustle out to check on it. That was quite a shot he took as you see it down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he can't make the play. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the 17th.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
And a pitch. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Judge rips that one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The throw in, as they cut into the lead. And it's 8-3. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Emilio Pagan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Mookie to hit. On a strike, the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's second. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. Now a long throw home. He will score. And it's 8-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. 2 outs. That one ripped but foul. And that's outside. Betts off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Tropics lead it 8-4. And now Jonathan Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Betts whips it to first. Rodriguez out on the play.
Outside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air. Getting to it just pours in on the hands.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Glasnow, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Gray getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 2 down, nobody on.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And the pitch. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Navarro, the next to hit. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. That misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz. And now, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next pitch way upstairs. Cruz is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Right-hander kick steals. Swings through that one.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Navarro settles under it. And there's one down. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Up the middle. Lindor on the first. Now only 1 out remaining.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. They're down to the final strike. Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. One strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got it. That finishes the evening's action.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious